Hello you, it's Josh here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another tutorial video. Today guys, we have a couple new things that have been added which I think a lot of people will be very excited about, including a log flume and also blueprints. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So our first update, like I mentioned before, is that we now have log flumes right here. Now these are replacing the old log flumes. Obviously the old log flumes are now classed as legacy. You can still access those if you really want in the legacy menu and they're not like deleted from the game or something, but these are the new log flumes that we can now use in the game right here, and you can see they look very nice. I really like these. I mean, obviously I've said this in the last couple updates right now that these models and stuff are absolutely insane, but you can just see right here, if I go into free cam, that this, you know, amount of design right here, the amount of detail and stuff in right here is just absolutely insane. Just like the rollers, the little bits that connect them, all of this stuff right here, it's just absolutely amazing, and it just adds so much detail onto it, like, you know, and it just adds so much stuff onto it. Now my question is, because I've not actually looked at this, I always like to, you know, look at these the first time while, you know, I'm looking at them with you guys right here. I wonder if these actually move, these chain lifts right here, and I really hope they do. But as well as that, while we wait for it to go up there, just look at this right here. Also, let's see. Sadly they don't move, but I mean, you know, you can't win everything, can you, I guess. But anyway, what we are going to do right here is I'm just going to I can't really do that, can I? We're going to just do this right here. There we go. I just made a little slow bit just so we can look at this train right here, and just look at this train. Oh my god, I absolutely love this train. It's got so much detail to it, as usual. I mean, it's got the lovely little foot clamp things right here where you can put your feet. It's obviously got the seat, it's got the rails and everything, all the little bolts and stuff, and then it's got the cushions at the end. Obviously the outside looks absolutely brilliant as well, and then if we just look underneath, you can see you've got all those lovely wheels and stuff as well. And I mean, it's just this level of detail, like for example the fact that this at the front here is like sort of like this, so that it'll go up the chain lift and stuff. Okay, just this level of little detail, all these little things that, so that when it bangs up onto the edge and stuff like that, and at the end right here, so that when they bang into each other, it just adds so much detail to it, and it just makes it so much better in every single way. And I just love how this looks, as always. You know, these last couple of updates have been absolutely spectacular. The only thing that I would say that I'm not a massive fan of is that there's not actual seats in this log flume right here. Now this is obviously depending on you know, what this depends on what you've been on, but a lot of log flumes I've been on have like seats, and they're kind of like this, but you have like seats and then two people sit in them, just because if it's like this, then it's a little unsafe, because then you know, if you bash against the last person, then it goes, it's just like a massive just banging into each other, which sounds really bad, but you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, there's the actual log flume. You can see right here that it's a pretty simple thing to construct. You can see you just go up like this, you've got your chain lift like that, and then you go down like that, and you got, yeah, you go down like that. You've obviously not got the most amount of freedom possible, and when you go into the advanced editor, it's a little bit confusing, because you can see right here that you have to have like a lift hill start, and then you have to actually do the lift hill, and then you have to actually do like waterless. Well, first of all, you have to level out the thingy that you have to do. There's a lot of different parts basically, but still, it's a pretty cool ride. And obviously, even though there is a lot of things that you can do right here, it is for a reason. It's so that you can really customize what you're doing right here. And obviously, because this ride system right here is not exactly the most simple thing ever, just because of how it is. But anyway, moving on to the, in my opinion, biggest feature of this update. Although, to be honest, it's an update, it's a feature that I won't be using much, and I don't think many people who are in the sort of community I am in will be using very much. But it is still a very cool feature, which is going to be very useful. If we just put this on testing here, you can see this this is you know, a pretty good ride. It's a pretty nice ride. Although the thing is, guys, is that this is all actually a blueprint right here. I did not make this. You can see if I just click onto here, this is actually a blueprint. So now you can hover over some of them, and you can see that we've got some like designs right here, like double drop, the plunge, and then we're, you know, it's the same with these. We've got swan boat trip and stuff like that. And you can see right here that we now have full-on blueprints right here that we can actually use instead of building our own things, which is very cool. Although the only problem that I have with this is that obviously, you know, they're quite basic, a lot of them, and I feel like they're going to be used quite a bit. So if I wanted to use one of these, then it'd be a bit stupid, because, well, literally every single person has probably used them at this point. So what's the point in using them myself? You know, I feel like it's going to get very repetitive, very you know, very samey, but at the same time, it's very, very cool for new players of the game. But anyway, yeah, I think it's still a really, really cool feature. I would have really loved to be able to actually, you know, do our own blueprints, like copy and paste roller coasters, especially across parks and stuff like that. That would be really, really cool. But I mean, at the same time, it is what it is, and it's still a pretty cool feature. Very similar to, obviously, you know, Water Park World, if you've played Water Park World and stuff like that. I think it's still a pretty cool feature, and I mean, you can see the actual log flumes going along right here. They look pretty cool here. I really, really like how this looks here. And yeah, I mean, I don't have too many complaints with the way that he's done it, I guess. But except from that, there's obviously a couple different ones. You can see the Junior Coaster has one, Wild Mouse, Corkscrew, and you can see a lot of these don't actually have any right now. It's just these basic couple ones right here, these three. Because I'm assuming the reason why that is because obviously Dennis, he has a lot of other things to do rather than build roller coasters. But I'm assuming that over the next coming months, we'll probably get some more designs right here. It's just going to be one of those things that he'll slowly add in, like maybe once a month or something like that. Sorry, once an update, I guess. You know, and I think that'll be pretty cool here. I guess, you know, we'll just have to see about that. But anyway, except from that, there's one last thing to go through here, that in your settings, you can now scroll down, and as you can see, you can now see when this park was created, which, by the way, 740 days ago. Wow! That's actually 2 years ago. I didn't even know this was made that long ago. But yes, you can see here that you can now see when the park was actually created right here, along with all your other stats in your settings menu, which is an interesting little thing to look at, I guess, if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But except from that, that's basically everything in today's update. Although it does seem a little bit small, and I do think that it's a little bit small compared to some of the updates. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this update will have been one of the hardest ones for Dennis to create, and it has taken him one of the longest in quite a while to make. So, you know, it's fair enough, and I think the blueprints is something that obviously he's worked very hard on, and I think it's something that's going to be very useful for new builders to get into the game and stuff. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like and subscribe. It'd be very, very much appreciated. Here's all the lovely Twitch subscribers, patrons, and Discord server boosters. I appreciate them very much. They are all very, very lovely people. You can become a Discord server booster on my Discord. Obviously, you can, you know, become a Twitch subscriber at my Twitch. Those are down below. And then obviously there's my Patreon, which is patreon.com/𝗏𝗂𝗍𝗫. You get early access to videos, shoutouts, and so much more. So go check that out, guys. It's very, very lovely over there. And except from that, please do like and subscribe. It'd be very, very much appreciated. All my other links to all my other channels and everything down below. I have this lovely merch now, which is, you know, streamlab.com/coziestream/merch. But except from that, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another one. Goodbye.